It's time to put yourself first and get the figure you've always wanted with laser liposuction and body sculpting from CMA, Comprehensive Medical Aesthetics. Dr. Rudolph Moise and his experienced staff can transform you in one simple in-office procedure. Localized anesthesia, minimal discomfort, faster recovery. Call CMA today and schedule your free consultation. 786-746-6464. Visit cmaesthetic.com. Begin your transformation. Call CMA today.
This is always a moving event because of the tragedies that happened on 9/11 and 22 years ago. When 9/11 occurred, I was chief of police, and while it happened in other places in the country, it impacted us here. And if there's anything good that came out of that day, in my 43 years of public service, that was the one day that America came together and was united, regardless of political affiliations or any other affiliation. We were the United States of America. I will never forget that feeling that I had on that day.
Go ahead. Yeah. Jeff, can you share your thoughts on terms of the honorees for today?
These were stellar honorees. The keynote speaker, Jimmy Brown, a survivor from the NYFP event. It was certainly heartwarming to hear his story about the first responders and others who were significantly impacted, or his colleagues who died on that day. There's nothing like that has ever happened to America. And so while we are still sad, we're still hopeful for the future of our country.
My question for you, as chief at the time, everybody was on pins and needles. We didn't know what was going to happen next. As chief of police, in those moments when you found out about it, one, what were you doing? And then two, how did you prepare for the worst at that historic moment?
Well, ironically, at the time that the incident began to occur, I was teaching a class on crisis management to a group of Florida Department of Corrections staff. And when I was alerted that something was happening in the country, I left that teaching assignment and went to my duties as chief of police here in Orlando. And we began to put things in motion because of the catastrophic events that were happening in Washington, D.C., New York, and other places. Air passenger travel in America was ordered to cease. You may recall that the President of the United States at the time, President Bush, was in the airways of Florida, and all aircraft was ordered to land in the nearest commercial civilian airports. And so it created a lot of panic, concern within the aviation industry. It created concern here in this community. There was a lot of concern about our theme parks, what was going to be attacked next, about our various infrastructure facilities. So it became helter-skelter on Earth on that day. And from that day forward, air passenger travel and safety and security at the nation's airports and around the world changed forever. As a result of that, we have the outgrowth now of the Transportation Security Administration and a number of other things that happened, but we were directly in the middle of it. Of course, there was some nexus to Central Florida because of some of the hijackers and where they originated their flights. There was a nexus here because of the recruitment that had occurred for individuals who were involved in the terror plot. Central Florida was one of the recruitment grounds for people who were involved in it. One of the brothers, the many brothers of Osama bin Laden lived here within Orange County at that time. And all of that made us directly involved in what was going on across the nation.
So it was a day for you, quite a day. A lot going on. That's all I had. Did you guys have anything else?
Okay. All right. Thank you all.